Thanks, Craig.
It's the famous Craig.
It is Craig.
Craigie.
Welcome.
Everybody welcome ChuckChuckWoo.
Woo!
The woo is built into the name.
Yeah.
It is. This is Bear-WOOOOO-ney. Total Bear-WOOOOO-ney.
Total
How's it going?
woo. And how do we incorporate the woo?
This is what I was thinking as I was just kind of chilling, waiting. I was like, how can I incorporate my woo into this name? And I don't think it doesn't flow naturally.
Total Bear-WOOOOO-ney.
Chuck that total Bear-WOOOOO-ney out the window.
That's not too bad.
New podcast
It'll
name.
do.
I think it'll work. It's very searchable.
Well, welcome to the podcast for the very first time.
How does it feel
Thank
to be
you.
the hot new up and coming roller coaster theme park vlogger in Australia?
Apparently, it feels hot and upcoming.
Such a brilliant sphere to be hot and upcoming in.
I know. What a great time. It's been really cool. I am loving all the comments that I'm getting, and I know Jake, you joined my live streams, so you've seen some of the, I guess, community engagement I get when I'm building my Planet Coaster creations. So yeah, it's really nice.
I must admit, I do want to see you return to the Aussie park. Like it had a little bit of my heart there.
I know. It's still there. It's saved. Bonza Bay is kicking along. I will have to go back. I will. I decided that I wanted to make, because I wasn't really making a roller coaster at all in that park, and I felt like it was I had a few sub parks, like a beach area and a rainforest area, and I wanted to do it in the rainforest area, but I had to build the rainforest first, and so I was like, this is literally like 5 episodes away until I lay a station down. And so I was like, I'm just gonna build a new park and center it around a roller coaster. But I will return.
Nice.
This is why I could never be a Planet Coaster YouTuber or anything like that, because I would have all these ideas and then I would just get so daunted by the amount of time and effort they would take, and I'd just never do anything.
ADHD things.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dun, dun. Well, this is me. I mean, I was kind of like, I haven't abandoned the park after 2 episodes, but I downloaded a new pack, and I was like, well, I have to show this off. So I've kind of strayed a little bit, and then I was hoping to kind of finish my roller coaster in the one stream, but I streamed for 4 hours and I still didn't finish the roller coaster. So I've just been doing it off stream today, finishing it up. So I think that's going to be my new plan, is like do it in my own time where I don't have to like present to a camera or anything like that. Is the go.
Yeah, that sounds like a fair plan. It's pretty hard to present to a camera when you're doing like the tedious stuff as well. Like,
Having been a streamer
Yep.
once upon a time, I understand the struggle. I'm not naturally someone who is on all the time, and so the idea of staying on for long stretches of time is quite daunting.
definitely.
Yeah, I went back to my stream and I looked at the 3-hour mark, and it's just silent, me as close as I am to the camera, like literally just my forehead in the stream, because I'm just like concentrating on rotating like a little tree or something like that for like 5 minutes straight. I'm like, oh, this is why people dropped off the stream.
What? They didn't want to look at your forehead.
I know. I was like, come on, guys, this is the best part of me.
It's a great forehead.
It's a great forehead.
So what got you into theme parks, roller coasters, and the likes?
Sure. I'd have to say gaming for sure. I was actually so scared of roller coasters when I was a kid. My family would go up to the Gold Coast parks like often, and like the Roadrunner roller coaster was like too scary for me. And I was like, okay, I can live out my dreams virtually with Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. So my brother, after we went on one of our trips, introduced me to Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, and I was like, this is so fun. I was so addicted to it as a kid. I played it all the time, and I was like, damn, roller coasters look kind of fun. So when the next time I went back to Queensland, I hit all the rides, but at that point it was just like Arkham Asylum and Superman Escape. And yeah, I really, really loved it. And I was like, damn, I kind of like this thing offline as well as on the computer. And yeah, since then, just been, I haven't really ridden that many coasters except until recently. So last year, did a US trip and went to Universal Studios in Orlando and all the Disney parks. And also did a Japan trip where I did Universal and Disney Sea, but I didn't get to Fuji Q, sadly, or any of the other cool parks in Japan. So yeah, started off with gaming and translated to the real world. And yeah, actually, it's the Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 prepared me well for, you know, some of the real roller coasters out there.
I feel like I hear that style of story a lot, where a lot of enthusiasts started out being quite scared of roller coasters. I was very scared of them.
I don't know what it was.
I don't know what I didn't ride anything that I would consider to be like a properly thrilling roller coaster until I was like 14 or 15.
Yeah, I was probably the same age.
I think the most thrilling thing I rode before I was like 14 years old was probably Scooby-Doo Spooky Coaster.
Yeah. Dude, I couldn't even get on that. I was like, I heard my family talking about it afterwards, and I was like, nope, there's a drop. There's a turn. Too much for me. I'll stick to the Tweety Bird cages.
My, how times change.
Okay, but the Tweety Bird cages are pretty damn cool, though.
They're pretty damn cool. It was so good. Last time I went to the Gold Coast, I went with my niece, who's like 3 years old. And so I got to be the person accompanying on, you know, like the Boots Banana Boogie and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, yeah, I have come a long way.
Oh, yeah.
I rode the DC Rivals after this.
In my head, those Tweety Bird cages were always something that I pictured in my head as something that like parents could join the kids. And like, no, those are tiny little cages.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like child only. It's wild. Yeah. From afar.
I need to get myself a niece or a nephew so that I can get some of the kiddie credits that you can't go on unless you have a kid.
Choco Express or whatever it's called.
Yeah, the Choco Express at Rainbow's End. I was so mad. We asked the ride operator too. No, we can't let you.
Oh, that's so sad. That's so mean. It's like ordering a kid's meal at a restaurant. Like, just let me have my nuggets and chips.
And my little toy.
And my little toy.
I didn't
Adult
feel
meals should come with toys more often.
Oh, please.
My limited edition Muppet Babies car.
Give me a little...
Please.
Yeah, just a little bit of non-biodegradable plastic garbage with my meal, please.
Wrapped in further non-biodegradable plastic.
Yes. Because it needs, need to protect the plastic from contamination.
All that burger grease will just break it down.
It's non-biodegradable unless it gets touched by burger grease.
Totally. They figured it out a while ago.
Do you remember some of the Macca's? There was a Macca's toy that was like these little speakers that had a button on them, and when you press the button, it would play like 30 seconds of a pop song. Yeah.
Yes, I do. That was so far in my brain, and you just like reached in there and pulled it out.
So to this day, I'm still a big fan of the Veronicas, but
All Rise for the National Anthem.
Banger.
Yes, of course. But when those were a thing, I had the Forever by the Veronicas one, and I played it so much that the battery in it started to run out. and so it like slowed down and became this cursed, demented version.
Come on,
of
baby, we
Veronica
ain't gonna live
Veronicas.
forever.
It was really demented. That's one of my favorite Macca's toys I've ever gotten.
I have to show you something so funny. It was my birthday recently, and my family got me this card. But you know when like families, I feel like as you get older, they just like find a card in like a drawer somewhere and just write "Happy Birthday" from the family to that. Like, there's not that much effort into it. They got me this card that is a like one that you open up and it plays music, but it has experienced the exact same thing that your Veronica's thing experienced, and I'm just going to play it live right now because I have it right here.
I don't know if we're waiting or if this
Yeah,
is
I
not
don't
coming
know if
through.
we can hear it. If it,
No,
I couldn't
I
hear
don't think
it?
it's picking up on the mic.
Sad. Okay, well, it's basically, I'll just describe it audibly, or verbally. It is essentially like supposed to be a party popper, like a party thing that you like, not a party, what's the thing that you blow into and it
the
goes, "Woo," that
horns
thing.
with the
yeah.
I don't even know what is
Party
that
horn?
even called? But party horn. But it hits its peak and then it flattens out and then just goes through this wave and then just starts sputtering. It's just the most anticlimactic, stressful thing ever. Just much like your Veronica's CD.
What was the best fast food toy that you can remember?
Well, I already gave my
Mine's more
nomination
like-
to the Muppet Babies selection.
Mm.
Generationally, I think I might not have the same references here, but that was one of them. There was also an Animaniacs collection.
Oh,
Okay.
And one of the ones that I had from the Animaniacs collection was like Wacko was in like this giant spherical bubble wheel of a tricycle.
I'm going to a ranking of the best ever McDonald's toy. The dogs. Oh,
It has to be. What about when like the Simpsons movie came out and was that a toy thing? You could get all the Simpsons characters?
that sounds familiar.
That was
Oh, it
that was a
wasn't
good
Wacko
one.
in the tricycle. It was Pinky and the Brain.
Pinky in the Brain. What are they saying is the best Macca's toy?
Okay, so the music you can dance to radio's actually got number one.
Hell yeah.
But number two is the strawberry shortcake lip balm, which my sister had.
Amazing.
Number three is the dogs, which I'm pretty sure were in. Why do I remember that being a Nintendogs thing?
What was the dogs?
They're like these tiny little plush dogs, and they have huge noses,
No, I don't remember those.
and they're like keychains.
Oh,
Do you remember the Winnie the Pooh slinkies?
I do not.
no.
They're all the Winnie the Pooh characters, but their body is like a slinky that you can.
Oh yeah, I just googled it. I remember these.
Oh, okay. Actually, no. This might be my favorite. Is that there was a run of. Actually, they did this a few times because I'm pretty sure they did. So there was a run of Sega games that you could get this like little handheld version of a really like basic Sega game.
Yes, I remember.
But the one that I remember as well, I feel like they did a sports version of that. I might be misremembering, but they were just these little games.
Yeah, there was like I do remember those. They were like Tamagotchi vibes.
Yeah, very similar to like a really simple, little almost keychain game. There were the Lord of the Rings busts, like the Lord of the Rings characters.
The number one on Reddit is the Muppet
Yeah,
Babies.
for sure.
Mm.
Defined a generation.
So you've been backed up. Do you remember? I feel like this came with like tuna or something, but it was like the finger skateboards.
That does ring a bell.
Do you remember the finger skateboards?
Wait, yeah, I do.
Why do I feel like it came with tuna? Maybe it did. Maybe that's just like some false memory that I have.
I don't know if it was.
Those were great.
Was it tuna? I don't know.
How would you deliver? I'm like, where is the skateboard? Is it in the can of tuna? Take two.
One thing that I do remember we got that came with something bizarre is we got a computer game that came on a CD-ROM with Yogo, like the yogurt brand Yogo.
Yeah,
and it had like a game.
Was it like the Yo Gorilla?
Yeah, the Yo Gorilla. Yeah.
Oh, me lunch.
I still have memories of that game. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I've been down a whole rabbit hole of finding like lost CD-ROMs from my childhood. Yeah.
Oh yeah. What about the Nutri-Grain music maker?
The Nutri-Grain music maker. Oh my god.
The only thing I can imagine that doing is just making music out of the Nutri-Grain scream.
Actually, I don't even know if they. I wonder if it was Nutri-Grain themed. I don't know why it was in that packet. That was great. That's like, you can make some sick beats on that.
No way! I found a Reddit thread about this exact thing. It's apparently like lost media.
Which?
The Yogo game. In the early 2000s in Australia, there used to be a game called Yo Gorilla to the Rescue, released by the Australian Dairy Company. It was available on CDs as a prize you win with their yogurt. On the CD, there was a game called Under the Sea, which is the one I remember most, which is a submarine game where you play as the gorilla and find treasure. There's like a Reddit thread of people trying to track it down.
Oh, hey, there's a walkthrough on YouTube.
I've just been Googling it, and it's like there's
there
screenshots
is?
and everything.
Oh, yes, please. Yo Gorilla to the rescue.
Do they still do this kind of stuff?
I wish.
I want CDs.
Images. Oh, hell yeah, that's it. Oh my god.
Oh, these games are.
Did you just
the
have a
best.
nostalgia bomb right there?
I just had a huge nostalgia bomb. This.
You need to sit down.
The jellyfish, and the jellyfish was. I was so scared of the jellyfish. Damn.
I never
No,
played
neither
this.
did I. I think this was after my time.
I do not think it was a very good game, but
Okay.
it came with the yogurt, so it was free, and so I played it a lot.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Back to that.
Could have started a yogurt
Yeah.
YouTube channel. You could have followed my path.
I'm now going to only stream CD-ROM computer games that you get in various food packs.
That is
You
amazing.
know there'd be an audience for
You
it.
need to commit to this idea. Yep.
We'll start with the Yogo, and then I'll see. Like, I know there's a bunch of games that came in cereal and stuff. Let's do that.
There was a Domino's pizza game at one
And you
point
can make. Ooh.
where you had to deliver Domino's pizzas.
What a terrible
that's
idea
fun.
for a game.
Capitalism.
What do you mean? It's like it's like Cooking Mama or like Overcooked. You know,
Overcooked stresses
Learn what it's
me
like to be in
out
the real
so
kitchen.
much.
It's a relationship breaker.
Oh my god.
I'm just trying to think what Domino's were trying to like think of, like in terms of that being a marketing strategy. Is how do we market our company and make ourselves look really cool? I know. Let's do a computer game where you pretend to be one of our minimum wage workers.
Here's what happened. 10 years later, when all the 8-year-olds turned 18, Domino's had an increase in delivery driver applications. So they could reduce their wage price.
They're all trying to relive the nostalgic computer game.
Exactly. It was a genius marketing strategy. So that they could pay less for
They were
labor.
playing the long game.
They were playing the long game. It's like the Combank Dolomites,
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Oh my god.
the yellow
I remember
envelopes.
them well.
The yellow envelopes. Oh my god.
Like whenever there's
This is just gonna be-
a federal election, they mention the electorate of Corangamite. It just makes me think of a lesser known Dolomite.
I do that all the time because whenever I hear of the Dolomites, like the mountains in
Yeah.
Italy, that's all I
Oh,
think
yeah.
of is the Dolomites. I'm just gonna.
They were so fun.
I even remember the
Basketball
TV commercial for it.
Oh, really?
There were like these weird puppets that were the Dolomites, and there was this song. I can't even remember the words to it, but it was just like something 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 to the correct amount with a Dolomite account at the Commonwealth Bank.
Hey,
Oh my god.
and now you have a Combank credit card.
Thankfully, no, I don't. But they almost got me. I did like Dolomites.
Here, children, contribute to the economy and perpetuate capitalism.
And play your Domino's pizza delivery game while you save money in the bank.
Learn how to work for the man. You get used to it.
Okay,
Can you please put the Nutrigrain Music Maker on your list of old CD games?
I absolutely will. Nutrigrain Music Maker.
Like,
I think I'm just going to become an Australian 90s and 2000s nostalgia channel.
yep,
I'm talking
I'm here for that.
So Fresh
perfect.
CDs.
Oh, yeah. Now you're talking my language.
I'm talking, playing the So Fresh CD on your Sony Discman.
Mhm.
What else? What do we? Here we go. r/Australian nostalgia. Let's find things.
Oh yeah.
I love that people say Discman instead of Discman. It's just like, it's like someone's surname.
Well, because
Thank you, Mr. Discman.
doesn't it come from
Discman.
because the cassette tape version was a Walkman?
A Walkman, yeah.
I've always called it a Walkman, not a
Walkman.
Walkman.
Yeah.
I know, but like, because that's, we
Walkman.
shorten
Yeah.
everything, but it's...
So to me, it's just because they upgraded from cassettes to CDs. It's just a Discman. It's just the next.
It just tickles me.
What do we have here? What has r/Australian nostalgia got for us? I feel like maybe this is surprisingly even a little too old. I'm seeing. Oh no. The original Kraft cheese sticks that came like wrapped really tightly in plastic, and then you like. Ugh.
Oh, with the weird sort of
Oh, yeah.
wire things at the end that you could never undo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the metal closure.
Yep.
Ew.
Oh,
Those
those
sucked.
sucked.
Oh my gosh. Do you remember Phasmo with the weird vagina puppet?
What?
Claymation? No, Plasmo. Phasmo or Plasmo? Plasmo, I think it was
I'm
called.
going to need you to clarify on the vagina puppet.
It is literally a kids'
Please.
show called Plasmo. And one of the creatures, like they're all like little aliens.
Oh,
and
yeah.
one of the creatures was like, it wasn't, but it looked like a talking vagina with eyes.
Oh, I am seeing it right now.
I'm looking at the creature now.
You
Did I lie?
Mm-hmm.
You could not have
You did
been
not
more
lie.
accurate if you tried, I'm afraid.
You were very.
That can't have been accidental.
Oh, what about the penis worm on the book place?
The penis worm.
What's the
The
book,
book place was a kids' TV show set in a library. It was Australian.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know that one.
I had this worm that looked like a dick.
Damn.
You
You know,
sick, and your mum
that
brought you a
documentary.
hot water bottle. Did you have the red one or the blue one?
I think it was red.
No, I had the blue one. I feel like everyone had the same brand of hot water
And
bottle,
what-
but you either had red or blue.
Yeah. Those are wild. Just a thin layer of rubber separating a vat of hot water from your skin.
What else have we got?
You had a lot of trust in the little rubber gasket on the lid.
I'm
Mhm.
already sick.
Dougie from Pizza Hut.
Oh, Pizza Hut.
One thing I revisited lately that's here on the Reddit thread is like the little cocktail franks with
Oh,
tomato sauce.
Oh yeah, I'm a sucker for like retro, like boomer party food, like things that would have been
Yes.
trendy in the 70s
Party
and
pies.
80s when they were like, hosting dinner parties.
the home
Yep.
timber and hardware ads with the two dogs.
100%.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That went on for
Mm.
ages.
And then Bunnings became a thing.
Oh, what about
Oh
Video
my
Easy?
god. Video Easy was my
I could spend hours in there with my head tilted to the side reading DVDs.
going to Video Easy was
Yep.
like my treat. Like if we were going to Video
Yeah.
Easy, I was in heaven.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep.
I think Video Easy is where I got my love of
And I was
horror
always in my
movies.
jammies. Ooh.
Because it was always sort
What's a
of
good
the
horror
last
movie you've
frontier that you're allowed to watch when you're a kid. And then you finally got to, and
Yeah.
it's just like, yeah.
On this Reddit, somebody separated out all the colors of the jelly snakes, the natural confectionery company.
Mm.
And it's like 80% yellow and orange, 20% the good ones, which is purple.
Purple was the best, yeah.
Okay, but
But that's wild. That's so
Aerobics
rude.
Oz style.
was
Aerobics
that?
Oz style. It's where they like had ladies in sort of aerobics leotards doing aerobics out the front of like Australian landmarks, like on the steps of the Opera House or in the Botanic Gardens. It was always after like Agro's Cartoon Connection and stuff like that. Am I talking another language?
Oh, look at the logo.
the jump to go from a kids show to just
I've never
aerobics.
seen this in my life.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm fairly sure they've uploaded episodes to YouTube now.
The one piece of nostalgia I love to tell non-Australians about is that we all learned about drugs and alcohol from a giraffe in a van.
Yeah. Who had a very unhealthy version of himself that fell out of a wall.
That Healthy Harold was what happens to Healthy Harold after he doesn't listen to his own advice.
100%. And then there was Tammy with the light up boob.
Yeah, Tammy. Wait, was it always called Tammy, or did
It was like Tam or
I'm
Tammy
pretty
or
sure
something
it was
like that.
Tammy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. There's I don't know if it's just an urban legend or if like every school had this urban legend, but we apparently once caught the Healthy Harold lady smoking behind the van on their lunch break.
Don't do it, kids.
Yeah.
It's like the teacher that smokes.
Yep.
The teacher that smokes is always the talk of the school. Damn. She actually turned into unhealthy Harold afterwards.
Okay, so I do have
Fell for a
to.
wall.
I've included this in an upcoming video of mine, just because it's so funny. But I found a little bit of Dreamworld nostalgia this week.
Mm-hmm.
That has not aged very well.
Okay.
So they did an ad campaign in like the late 2000s. That was because at the time they had the big 6 thrill rides.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And they did an ad campaign where it was the different types of people that the thrill rides see on the ride. So like there was like the suddenly religious where the guy was like screaming, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god." But there were some of them that have not aged particularly well at all. One of them being the Lady Boys.
Oh.
And then the entire slogan of the ad campaign was "Man Up." So I
gotta love some Tox mask in a theme park commercial.
I stumbled across that ad this week and I was like,
Hell
"Oh
yeah.
Dreamworld. Oh my god, guys. Chill out." I do remember that ad campaign vividly though, because they did a bunch of YouTube stuff. Like that was when YouTube was in its early days, and they did a bunch of videos with it. That I seem to remember watching over and over again. So it was nostalgic, but at the same time, I was like, oh,
I-
my childhood was toxic.
This is why I'm scared to scream on a roller coaster.
I have deep-seated issues.
Oh,
So I cried in
yeah.
in the mirror after DC Rivals. I can actually see the top 6 logo like burnt into my memory.
And then they just kept changing the number.
When things would close.
Yeah, when one would close or a new one would open. Also, the motor coaster was always included
It's now
in
like top
it,
2.
and I don't know why. Well,
How does that make you feel?
let's forget how shit it is for a second. I still don't feel like it fits in with like the giant drop. You don't like, especially when you're going to do an ad campaign that's like, "Oh, man up! You're all so scared of the rides," and like one of them's you're free falling from 115 meters, and the other one's
Yes.
you go on a motorbike and you don't really go that fast, but whatever. I think there's a big difference there.
Agree. What were the top 6?
Tower of Terror, Giant Drop,
The Claw.
Cyclone at the time, the Claw,
Oh, yeah.
Wipeout, and Motor
Yellow.
Coaster.
Oh, Wipeout.
I'd like to take
Yeah.
things back to the boomer snacks again. What is this thing where it was like
Top 6
people
boomer
had
snacks.
mashed potatoes in rolled up slices of Devon?
I never had that. We had Devon sandwiches with tomato sauce.
That was top notch, but this was like a boomer party favor,
banger,
and
yeah.
I just can't imagine it being being good. I'm hoping it's served hot.
But if you're having Devon, why are you going to that effort?
Ooh.
It's just
Would
as
you?
good cold.
Yeah, but the cold mashed potatoes is the unpalatable part that I'm thinking
Yeah,
of.
but that's what I mean. Is like it's Devon. Why are you going to so much effort? Have it on a sandwich. Probably tastes better.
Yeah.
There's not enough texture difference between mashed potato and Devon for that to be
true. They're both kind of mushy.
delicious. Well, it's like if you're gonna have a shell, it should be crunchy, not Devon-y. Mistakes.
Granny Mae's stores.
What about the ABC Kids intro with the apple, the bee, and the carrot?
I remember this.
Oh.
Yeah. The afternoon show.
What's in the box?
The afternoon show.
Oh, I don't.
It's MCMT coming through your TV, scratching through your Dolomite radio. No.
I'm afraid not.
Did you say Dolomite?
Yellow
That's a
envelopes,
callback
guys.
right there.
Yellow envelopes.
Big banks got their
Oh my
tendrils and
gosh.
everything.
Did you guys get the same writing books when you were in school that were white but with like a yellow stripe across the front, and they had this outline of the Sydney Opera House and the Harbour Bridge?
That vaguely
I'm
rings
going to
a
see if I can
bell.
find a photo of them
Mm.
and put it in chat.
Oh, you know what theme song like absolutely fucks hard still? The Beyond 2000 theme song.
Beyond.
Come on, don't leave me hanging here. You remember it,
I'm
don't
leaving
you?
you hanging.
I'm leaving you hanging.
The
The final countdown.
No. It's something close. It's hey.
We're going to get copyright claim for that.
Hope not.
Just played in reverse.
That
That does slap.
I'm putting this
Good use
in
of-
chat. I feel like everyone had this.
Yes, that does ring a bell.
Oh yeah.
As we,
Also, how good is on this screenshot the like different colored Like this person's written their name, each letter
That's
in different
commitment.
colored
That's
pencil.
the first day of school where you've got all the new stationery and you're really excited to with a fresh new book. And you do that because you're like also neat and tidy. And then by the end of it, you're writing in the same, like you've lost all your red pens and everything. So you're writing everything in the same color. It's all messed up.
But did you ever sort of spend the start of the year like contacting over the covers of your books and stuff?
Yeah.
Like putting contact paper on?
Oh, for sure.
Did you get patterned contact paper like with?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was like one of the best parts of back to
spaceships and
school is
stuff.
where you could personalize your books and shit.
Mm.
So
That's
fun.
Actually miss. I should put more. Can you even get contact paper anymore?
Surely.
Question. Probably be cheap as.
They've probably got
now.
some kind of new. Well, kids probably don't even use workbooks anymore. They probably use laptops or something. I don't know. This is how long it's been since I've been out of school. I don't know if they. What the deal is.
We had the Megasaurus scrapbook. Did you have that?
Megasaurus scrapbook. Let me look that up. That might ring a bell. Megasaurus scrapbook. Oh my, where? Oh
That
my
is-
god, yeah.
That was like what you would do your like school project on the Olympics or something in, or about Australian animals, and you do it in bubble writing.
With a title page in bubble writing, yeah.
Oh my
That's
god,
all.
they were for the Olympics. Yeah, this was. Oh my god, I remember Beijing 2008, and we did a big mural.
I was saying this to my partner the other day. It's like, because we started watching this Netflix series about natural disasters. And it's like, when you're in primary school, you just think they're going to happen way more
Oh,
often
100%.
than they do.
It's like you think you're going to encounter quicksand on a regular basis.
Oh, for sure. For sure. And tornadoes, I was like, oh, there's always going to be a
I
tornado.
really thought I was going to have to stop, drop, and roll a lot more than I actually have had to.
Probably for the best you haven't had to.
Yeah, that's good.
Also,
And the Olympics.
sorry?
The Olympics as well was like huge, as you said. Like the Beijing ones having to, like, we knew all about the mascots and everything.
Those mascots, we learned, I can still see them in my head.
Yep.
I don't remember their names, but I remember every single one of them.
See, I remember the Sydney Olympics vividly.
The Kookaburra.
Millie, Ollie, and Sid.
I was at,
Sid.
I think, some of the Sydney Olympics. I don't remember it, though. For alas, I was but a child.
I was at the Kathy Freeman 400-meter final.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it was really cool. I was up in the boonies, though. But we were like right in line with the finish line, even though we were like, almost this very back row. But we could see like pretty much in line with the finish line. It was really cool. And when she came around, for that final stretch, the whole stadium just erupted and everyone was on their feet. It was so cool.
Huge flex.
That's cool.
And that event was the same event when
Huge flex.
Tatiana Grigorieva won the silver medal as well.
Witnessing history.
I'm not really a sporty type, but
I do want to get onto Australian theme park nostalgia. So that
okay, sure, why not?
But I will say Bilo.
Fine.
Bilo.
Oh, Huey.
Huey, yep.
Huey and his suspenders.
I had family friends that loved Bilo so much they named their pet bird Bilo.
What?
I don't know why. But it's one of those things, I was so young when it happened that I just was like, okay,
you just don't question it.
A normal human thing to do.
My parents had these weird like vendettas against specific companies. So we I never understood why. It wasn't like an ethical thing or anything like that. But we never shopped at Bilo. And whenever I asked, can we shop at Bilo? They'd be like, no, we're shopping at Coles or whatever.
Oh.
They know what they did.
It was the same with Red Rooster. If we were getting fast food, and I was like, oh, can we get Red Rooster? They'd be like, no, we're getting McDonald's or KFC.
And because you suggested it, you're not getting any dinner
I
at
don't
all.
know what the vendetta was.
I'll turn this car around, so help me.
I didn't understand what the problem with them was, but for some reason, we never shopped at Bilo. I don't think I walked into a Bilo until like they were in their dying days.
Maybe it was a vendetta against Huey.
Yeah, maybe it was.
I
Maybe my
completely-
parents don't. I should ask them if what they think of Huey.
I completely forgot that there was a brand of throat lozenge called Throaties, which sounds mildly inappropriate now. Sounds like slang for a sex act.
Okay, but
That's probably why they died off.
did you ever get like sick and then eat all the butter menthols because they taste so good?
Yep.
Oh,
They're
so good. I still do that.
I have to get one of the ones that, if I'm using lozenges, I have to get one of the ones that doesn't taste quite as good because otherwise I will do that.
Good times.
I found this like cough syrup at my local Asian grocer that just has all this like traditional Chinese medicine herbs in it, but it's just like basically a spoonful of honey and sugar,
Mm,
and it is so addictive. Like I could have that as like a soda.
soda, hell yeah.
It's so dangerous.
All right, I'm gonna just doom scroll through r/Australian nostalgia for the rest of this podcast if we don't change the topic somehow.
Yeah.
Because there is so much here.
Theme parks.
Yeah, theme park nostalgia. What would have been the first like theme park visit you ever made?
Wonderland for sure.
What era Wonderland are we? Well, not
What's
that Wonderland
Wonderland?
went through too many drastic changes, but what?
Very early Wonderland. I would have been very young and probably would have been only been able to go on Wizard's Fury as far as anything roller coaster adjacent. But yeah, I used to go like every other year.
I think that is the nostalgia in itself. Just saying that you went to Wonderland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I used to keep the maps every time we went.
I kept the maps from one of our first Gold Coast trips, which I was obsessed with them. I really wish that parks did paper maps still.
Yeah.
I would,
And not just like a
they were
single sheet,
consistent
like a
thing that
proper
happened
fold-up
more
brochure.
regularly still.
Hello? Oh.
Hello.
Everyone went silent all of a sudden. I was just like, what happened?
I was waiting for you two to fight out your your clash there.
Oh, I think Jake
We lost Jake.
has momentarily lost audio.
I was just like, I'm giving up. I'm giving up.
Are you back?
Alas, I was ejected.
Was it bear timed?
I can't hear you. I'm going to come back. I'll be right back.
Okay.
We'll miss you.
Bye.
Quick, we could talk about him now.
But yeah, so it was either Wonderland or maybe the Easter show is probably earliest
Oh
kind of
yeah.
things. And now that I talk
Yeah.
about the Easter show, I just think of Birdie Beetle show bags.
Those were so good.
Did you know that Birdie Beetles were manufactured in the same plant that makes Violet Crumbles and were just used as a way to use the scraps of Violet Crumbles up?
See, guys, capitalism is good.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's a great fact.
I
I love the show bags. We had a permanent, you know, the sticky hands that you used to get in
Yes.
the show bags? We had a permanent sticky hand on our roof in my house growing up.
like just stuck to the ceiling or the roof?
Stuck to the ceiling on the inside. It was a really tall ceiling, like one of those just like beamed roofs. And someone, my brother probably, flicked it up there and it lasted so long.
And it just never lost its stick.
Those things have grip. Just never lets it stick. Fell eventually. But it was there for a significant amount of time.
And just no one bothered trying to get it with a ladder or anything.
No. It it became law, you know.
The fateful day.
The fateful day when he stuck the hand too high.
He sticky hand too close to the sun.
Yeah, it was the Icarus show bag.
Those hands are almost as iconic as the inflatable hammers that you would proceed to beat the hell out of each other with.
Or the weird Goonie Bird marionette puppets.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Which?
There was this one time our show had
Let me
these
Google.
things. I don't know how they managed to market these because it's incredibly dangerous in hindsight. But they were like a little piece of felt and plastic in the shape of like a semicircle. And you would put it on your tongue and put it in your mouth, and you could like whistle in a really weird way with it.
Oh yeah.
And I pissed my parents off so badly with that thing. But now in hindsight, I'm like, that was a small piece of plastic that they were selling to kids to put in their mouth.
Choking hazards be damned.
Yeah.
It had airflow, it's fine.
A small amount. You only need a little bit of air.
You'll just be whistling for the rest of your life.
Oh my god. You know what's really saddening is
No, the
that
prank bags were the best.
something that will always be Australian theme park nostalgia is OG Claw.
Mm.
I think King Claw
Yeah.
looks fantastic, but I don't think anything can top that beautiful orange.
Yep. I can just see that, speaking of adverts, can just see the claw, that iconic claw shot of it swinging towards the camera.
Yeah. I always think of the iconic shot of it swinging with Wipeout and Reef Diver in the background.
Oh.
Mm.
I always think of the animated version in the Big Brother intro.
Yes.
Of course you
Do-do-do-do-do.
do.
Did you hear that Gretel Colleen is now
Yeah.
hosting the Traders Australia?
What?
She's not hosting the
No,
new Big Brother?
some person who they've announced, but who I just don't know. I think she's on that. What's the name of the show that's like, it's not the project, but it's like the project? It's called The Cheap Seats or something?
I have no idea.
But yeah,
Of.
it's...
But she's back with a vengeance. Is it like 2008 right now? What's going on? It's the 2000s. We're getting a new Claw. Big Brother is back, and Gretel Colleen is hosting a TV show. Time is a circle.
Just need Sarah Marie to bust out the bunny ears and then we're set. Yeah.
And the bum dance. But yeah, the claw, iconic. The king claw is so cool, though. I was astounded by its size when I looked at the... Have you seen the diagram that they've got on the website? That's wild.
That's gnarly, man.
Can't wait.
I'm ready.
My body is ready.
I think like when you talk about theme park nostalgia, to me, it's the roar of the Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
Yes.
Throughout the entire park. How can you be a kid and go to the park and not be scared of roller coasters when you hear that?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the very first time I went to the Gold Coast, I would have only been like 3 or 4, and I'm pretty sure that I had nightmares. I vividly remember going on the vintage cars, and this was when the vintage cars were at the base of the tower.
Yes. Yeah.
And yeah, my mum could not convince me that we were not going to like go around the corner and then end up on the Tower of Terror tracks. Like she had to convince me that it was not the same ride because I was so scared. I mean, they're next to each other. They're both car adjacent looking things. I'm like, you can't get me to go on this. It's going to go up there.
Yeah, I get it. But that was the worst part. Like it's a kid's ride, the vintage cars, but you're surrounded by this giant roar.
It just roars over the top of you. Yeah. Honestly, I think it's a miracle I became an enthusiast after that. I was terrified.
I had the same experience with the Shrek 4D cinema.
Explain.
Because so we went to Movie World and my family rode the Scooby-Doo coaster. And at the start they were like, oh, it's just a, it's just like a little wild mouse thing. That's what my brothers said to my mum to get her onto the ride. And then when she came out, she was like, that was not a small wild mouse. That was like a huge roller coaster. So I was like, okay, any building we go into in this park could be a roller coaster. And so when I was in the Shrek 4D adventure, I was like sitting in the seats and I was like, you know how they start to move and stuff?
Yeah.
It's 4D. I was like, oh, we're going to like, the harnesses are going to come down, the seatbelts are going to come down. We're going to like shoot out of this building somehow and go on a roller coaster. That's where my trust issues began.
Valid.
Does anyone remember the shark underneath the wipeout?
Of course I do.
Didn't it have a name?
It did. I can't remember what its name was, though.
Something cute.
Sharky.
I'm guessing it'd be something like Bruce. Because that was the name of the shark in
have this-
Jaws.
My name's
This-
Bruce.
Kind of vague memory that it was something like ironically cute, like fluffy or something like that.
Fluffy.
I just Googled it. It is fluffy.
Oh my god, hell yeah. What a guess. Fluffy the shark.
It's AI as a response. The shark under the wipeout most commonly refers to Fluffy.
Fluffy.
But he was not fluffy.
Alas, no, he was very unfluffy. I'm trying to find more, and I Google Australian theme park nostalgia, and 2 out of the 3 recommended videos are mine. I hate this. I've seen them.
You are the preeminent expert in theme park nostalgia in
Apparently.
Australia.
Reef Diver. Not that I ever went on it, but like the aesthetic.
Avalanche.
Avalanche 2 for
Yeah.
the same reason.
Was there was like a vortex ride at
Yeah,
Dream World
there
too,
was. It was
right?
a
Like a rotor?
Gravitron. Where
Yep.
well, there's nothing there now, but where like the
Like
zombie
Wiggles.
evolution was eventually, and now is
Oh, how about when Dreamworld had like the Nickelodeon theme
yeah,
and the current roller coaster was orange and
those
green?
were the days. Ah,
Ah, the days.
Dreamworld, in my opinion,
Dreamworld.
did Nickelodeon better than SeaWorld. SeaWorld has better rides, I think, but
Yes.
just the vibes at Dreamworld's version were way better.
Well, I feel like Nickelodeon was better
That's true.
because it was like when slime was huge. I feel like is slime even huge anymore in Nickelodeon? No
I
idea.
think
But I just
I
remember.
was watching a video about this. They still do slime people at the Kids' Choice Awards, which I'm now
Remember when-
convinced they are the only good awards show anymore because they don't take themselves seriously at all.
Remember when Katy Perry won an
Yes.
award and got absolutely fucking waterboarded by slime?
Yes.
That was like high
Like,
pressure slime.
right
jet.
up the fucking nose, like hitting her brain.
Yes. Yes.
Are you really getting slimed if you're not getting the inside of your skull pressure cleaned?
When she was in space, it probably dislodged the slime finally.
That's what made her want to become a quote unquote astronaut. She just has slime in her brain now.
Sure it wasn't her encounter with the nuns?
Anti-gravity fix.
What else have we got
If
here?
you're not familiar with what I'm referring to, just Google Katy Perry nuns.
Do I want that in my search history?
Yep, just because it's too wild to.
I do
Yeah.
know this story.
So I'm not going into
It's
detail
very
because
wild.
I'm not going to get myself into any kind of legal trouble.
let, let the existing sources
Exactly.
comment on it. Lethal Weapon, of course.
Lethal
Yes.
Weapon, yeah.
Great theming
Oh
in the
yeah,
exit.
it was just the whole wandering through the back alleys of Chinatown was so cool.
So
A lot
good.
of my nostalgia for movie world is actually for things that are still there. Like you mentioned the Sylvester and Tweety cages. I guess the one thing
Yes.
that isn't is Looney Tunes River Ride.
Mm.
Mm.
There's like
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was
little bits and pieces scattered
cool.
throughout the park from that.
Well, the Kids WB zone is very nostalgic.
Mostly because they haven't
In terms
updated a
of-
whole lot of it.
It hasn't been updated. Yeah. Yeah. The Roadrunner roller coaster is a banger.
Oh yeah, it's good fun.
Classic.
And like nicely themed as well.
It says there's a Harry Potter movie magic experience. Oh, that's just like a walkthrough thing.
Yeah, it was.
Wait, what? One of the theme parks had like a mummy walkthrough. Was that Dreamworld?
Dreamworld had yeah, they did. They had the Mummy and Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
Oh yeah.
That's one of the things that's
like
going
those
in
things.
my Aussie theme parks iceberg video.
Ooh.
I've been scrounging the internet for the most obscure things that I can find about Aussie theme parks to go on this iceberg. I've found some stuff that I didn't know, so that tells you.
Ooh.
That tells you.
Just
Hell
deepening
yeah.
your expertise. What about the Bermuda Triangle?
That's the ultimate Australian theme park nostalgia.
Yeah. It's a sore point on this podcast that it no longer exists.
It's a sore point in my life that it no longer exists.
Mm-hmm.
Is the one at Movie Park Germany closed yet?
I don't know.
Maybe I've got to get there before it. Let me look up.
Is it the same ride?
It was a clone when it opened. I don't know if they've modified it or anything since then. Bermuda Triangle Alien Encounter. Why does the Wikipedia page for the German version link back to the Australian version? I know that one's closed. Is the German one still there? A version of the same ride still operates to this day. Okay.
Okay.
That's good. Not lost. I need to get to
Germany.
Germany.
It's now called Area 51 Top Secret.
Oh, so maybe it is changed.
Oh.
I'm looking at the German Wikipedia page.
Movie Park Germany. Let's go to their website. Discover the park. Ew, I don't like this UI. It's not good. Park map.
Mm-mm.
Attractions. Where? Oh, there we go.
Apparently
There's
no
the two volcanoes. But this is the terrible park map. I can't click on anything. Well, there's an attraction that is clearly a flume going into a pair of volcanoes. So it appears that in some form it does still exist. But I can't. Ooh.
There's a POV.
Darkridedatabase.com. Okay.
Dark Ride
From its opening in
Database.
1996 to 2018, the ride was called Variations of Bermuda Dreieck or Bermuda Triangle. Later, the subtitle Alien Encounter was added. When it opened, Bermuda Dreieck was a copy of Bermuda Triangle in SeaWorld on the Gold Coast of Australia. Blah, 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 blah. The ride got a complete restoration in 2019 with some additional exterior decor constructed by Props and Zoo. The volcano outside was rethemed to become a mountain. For this, the blowtorch on top that ignited once in a while to simulate the volcano erupting was removed.
Oh no, that's a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah. No weenies there.
The effects inside, of which many broke down during the years, were restored or altered. The ride got a new storyline and pre-show revolving around the infamous US Airbase Area 51 in Utah. The majority of the ride's decors stayed intact.
It's different now.
Contrary to popular belief, the animatronics for Bermuda Triangle were not created by Sally Dark Rides nor Garner Holt, but instead the Australian Showtronics.
Yeah. Yeah, I vaguely remember that from doing research into the video that I made on Bermuda Triangle. There was a whole there's like Showtronics were like really heavily involved in both of them. What was I going to say? Oh, so it is different. They've modified the storyline and everything now.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Mm-hmm. This comment on the POV is so funny. Boats are also my preferred method of travel through the Nevada desert.
Look, rule number 1 of having a Bermuda Triangle:
Yeah.
don't get rid of the fire. Once you get rid of the fire, everything
yeah.
goes downhill.
I can still feel the warmth. Mhm.
Once they that I still vividly remember that string of just orange neon lights that replaced the fire. It was like they put some orange, just Christmas lights up there, and we're like, yeah, that'll do.
Just imagine you're getting burned.
That's lava.
Picture
trust
it.
me.
That's lava. It's orange. Fire is orange. Yeah, that's sad.
Much less themes, but equally nostalgic. Vikings Revenge.
Oh, such a good ride.
Those were the days.
They still have that. They still have the castle there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know for how much longer. It's been gutted completely, apparently.
Yeah, you can see light through the gaps in the walls.
Sad.
They've completely gutted it. I suspect that once they start demolishing the monorail stations, because it's connected to the monorail station that was just across the path from it. So I suspect that once they start pulling those down, they'll pull the castle down as well.
Jake in front of a bulletin board with a map and red string. It's all connected.
I'm just trying
Bring back the flame.
I actually am kind of excited for them to pull it down, though, because if they're going to get rid of it, like, it's iconic, but if you're going to get rid of it, do it, because that's a big plot of land.
For something else.
Exactly. You're right.
Fingers crossed.
But no monorail is also sad.
Yeah, the monorail going is devastating, actually. COVID killed the monorail, I think.
Among many things. And people.
Oh, but like when you think about it, I feel like the reason that Atlantis got delayed so badly was COVID. And because they were building Leviathan, the monorail was closed for that whole time. So I feel like by the time they got back around to it, it was just been sitting there rotting for like 2 years.
They're like, oh, we have this thing, this giant thing that goes around the entire park that I completely forgot about.
I miss the monorail.
I love a monorail.
Remember the Sydney monorail?
Yeah, I went on the Sydney monorail a few times.
Wasn't exactly
remember there being a Colgate one. It looked like a big tube of toothpaste. It had Colgate on the side and it was white like the toothpaste. So I thought it was toothpaste.
Wasn't exactly the most efficient form of public transport.
No. They weren't great, but
they pretty.
They
just
were
look
fun.
Futuristic. They're fun. The monorail was the only thing I rode at Disney World in Orlando because I got very sick.
No.
I got to ride to the front entrance and walk around the park, but didn't get to ride many of the rides. However, the monorail at Disney World is really cool. Because the park is just huge. It's your only way to get there.
Ooh, okay. I have a fun fact for you guys, and I want you to try and guess something for me. It's
Yeah.
SeaWorld related.
Do tell.
So you know where
Okay.
Ray Reef is now, like kind of adjacent to Storm Coaster.
Yes.
So before
Yes.
they built Ray Reef there, they had a different plan for an exhibit on that plot of land. Can you guess what animal was originally going to be exhibited where Ray Reef is today?
I'm going to guess that it was not marine life related. It was something that lived on land.
Yeah, it's an animal that spends time in both water and land.
Turtles. Turtles.
No, not turtles. Think bigger. Think so big that I don't know how they thought that an exhibit of this animal would fit.
Hippos?
That's correct. Hippos.
Hmm.
They were going to have a hippo exhibit there.
Because, having VRTP with, oh no, actually, no. I was about to go on a rant and then I realized, no, it's not VRTP who owns Tiger Island.
No, it is not. That being said, I'm not sure that I'd want SeaWorld with hippos either.
Being very dangerous creatures.
I mean, they have polar bears, though.
True.
They seem to get by.
Yeah.
Poor polar bears don't seem to look particularly thrilled being there.
Look, if I was a polar bear and I lived on the
No.
Gold Coast in, constantly 30 plus degree summers, I'm sure I wouldn't be particularly thrilled about it either.
No.
Yeah. A hippo
it's
would
definitely
feel better
more hippo
about that.
climate than polar bear climate.
Totally.
They could switch the polar bear exhibit for the hippo exhibit.
Let's do it. Let's bring back the SeaWorld hippos. Let's also bring back the underwater city that they were going to build in the lake. This is one of the things.
Wait, what?
I found out for the iceberg video that I didn't know about. There is a company. Yeah, the SeaWorld
The
lake.
main lake.
So there was a startup
Okay.
called Habitat Waterford that was going to create the first commercially available underwater habitat. Like you could live in it. Like it's this dome that goes underwater, and you could live in it, or you could put commercial space in it, or whatever. And it's based in Australia, and one of their first proposals to construct it was in the SeaWorld lagoon, like the SeaWorld lake. They were going to build one there.
Because practical
Yes.
work site.
For what? I don't know, but that was one of the places that they were apparently going to put their prototype.
To what end? To what end?
To what end? Your upstairs neighbors are just like the jet ski shows still going on. Can you keep it down up there?
They're creating a racket. Getting the broom and knocking it against the ceiling.
That's where I live.
And
Where I
creating
actually
a
live,
crack.
guys. I actually live at the bottom of the SeaWorld lake.
Yo, are you the polar bear?
Yes, I'm the polar bear. This whole time I have been the polar bear.
Knew it.
I've just been a decoy. The real bear is
You
among
would
us.
never
Yeah, the
question
real
two
bear was me
bears.
all along. I thought if I created a sidekick whose name was Bear, it would draw the attention away from me.
A sidekick.
I was struggling
Bitch.
for a word, and sidekick is just what came to my mind first. If anyone, I'm the Robin.
So you're the Robin.
Apparently.
Robin's, I don't know. Who is the Robin? No one's the Robin.
I'll be the Robin for today.
I'm the Penguin.
I'm the Dolomite.
So how? I'm the 2008 Beijing Olympics mascot.
What a great podcast.
How far did they get with the city idea? Like, was it just an idea?
Well, it still has a website. Like the startup. Well, I don't know if you can call it a startup when it hasn't done anything
Started.
yet. But the project still has a website. I don't think that the SeaWorld project went anywhere, obviously, but they do still have an aerial shot of one of SeaWorld's lagoons in like their demonstration of how it would work. And they also have a lot of AI generated photos, including one that has just the most demented AI attempt at an Australian flag I've ever seen. It was the first thing that tipped me off to the fact that they were using AI quite heavily on that website. Is just, oh, that Australian flag is very
Not
wrong.
correct.
Oh, hang on, I can get the photo and drop it in chat. Oh, it's
Yes.
it's a bit. You think this might be AI, guys?
Possibly. What is with those blobby stars? And why does he have SpaceX on his
I
overalls?
don't know. Along with his Boy Scout badges, he's wearing a turtleneck under his overalls.
So futuristic. His Australian flag has melted.
So now that I'm thinking about it, why does he have an Australian flag patch like he's like military or something on a turtleneck?
Military issue turtleneck. What of it?
Fighting for our freedom. One pot at a time.
Well, I didn't know that our military generals all look like dressed like Steve Jobs.
The turtleneck and the overalls is giving me like sort of New England fisherman. But he needs a beanie and stuff to go with
He
it.
just needs a pipe.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
gonna go one of those lobster boiling parties, eh?
And the SpaceX on the overalls
Yeah.
too. I mean, the 9 PaceX is AI's
9
attempt.
PaceX. That sounds like something that Elon Musk would change its name to. He's a fan of nonsense collections of letters and numbers.
Just ask his child.
I was about to say, he named his child that. Well, yeah. So we could have lived in an alternate universe where there was a dome at the bottom of the SeaWorld lagoon.
No, they watched Jaws 3 and they realized that was a bad idea.
I wonder what they would have used it for.
I can't believe.
In the theoretical world where they actually went ahead with it, what would SeaWorld have done with it?
Opened it to great fanfare and then let it rot for the next 20 years?
Oof, yes.
Yes.
I mean,
education about the future.
Well, I'll live in cities on the moon.
Here's how we could live. Ooh, cities underwater.
When the ocean levels rise, we'll all just move into underwater domes.
That's your solution to everything. Live under the sea. Well, it's not going to happen.
They could have just built the monorail taller.
Ocean levels are rising, so we're just going to like elevate all of the rides by about 10 meters.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Like, all of the supports are going to end up looking like those diagonal supports you had on your on a coaster stream.
Creamy mushroom pasta, the ride.
The ride. a giant mushroom towering in the sky.
Mushroom, we'll go with that.
I'm keeping those supports.
And the supports proportionately look like strings
mushroom.
of uncooked spaghetti.
It's all adding to the theme. That's the entire thing.
Context here, go and watch Chuck's stream from a few days back where he's building a definitely not phallic shaped version of Kingda Car. Where the game for some reason added diagonal supports to support the top of the top hat, which
I mean, King de Cock was right there.
And those diagonal supports must be, just because the hypotenuse of the triangle, and it's already like a 300-foot roller coaster. So they're like a kilometer long each.
It's part of the experience as you walk into the park. Like, look at this engineering marvel.
These long, uninterrupted supports that are longer than...
And
Definitely structurally sound.
Definitely not going to snap in a slight breeze.
Yeah, if you have a wind blowing towards the supports, you're fine. But anything away from the supports, there's nothing. There is no support on the other side.
That's fine.
Oh no!
It's fine.
The wind only blows one direction at a time.
Exactly.
Just
we do have Carl's Gargantuan Woody in the park, though.
Carl's Gargantuan Woody. Which is the best name for a wooden coaster I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the phallic wonderland.
This whole park is just themed to innuendo about penises.
It just ends up that way. I don't know how. I was even trying to build a cave with the terraining tool, and someone was literally like, "Oh, he's drawing a dick again." I'm like, "No, this is going to be something real. It's going to be a cave. It's just half a cave right now."
Joke the park.
Joke the park.
Any upcoming vlog plans?
Yes, sir. I'm going to the Melbourne show on Saturday.
Nice.
And I'm going to ride all those rides and hopefully get my GoPro on them, because I want to vlog being in the park, but also vlog what I sound like when I'm on a ride, because it's quite hilarious.
It's always good to get those reaction shots.
Yeah. This is why I lose my voice post-park.
You know what?
So that's coming up.
I haven't ridden a zipper in forever.
Oh. There used to be one that in Melbourne, there's a carnival down on the peninsula that comes around Christmas time every year. They usually have a zipper.
One of the goats of transportable ride models, really.
Like one of those rides that really punches above its weight, like as far as, thrills on a carny circuit.
Just the way it looks too.
Great kinetic energy.
One of the classics for atmosphere has got to be hurricane rides.
What are those?
Is it really an Australian show if you don't have a hurricane making that iconic compressed air sound?
You're going to have to refresh my memory what a hurricane is.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, these are amazing.
They're not like thrilling, they're pretty tame.
Hurricane,
but hurricane ride. These things. Copy link. My God, this is taking me forever. Yeah, these things. And they work with compressed air, so whenever the gondolas lift up, they make this really iconic, like, that sound. So good.
Yeah, those are great. What about a breakdance?
Yeah, breakdances are pretty awesome. Scramblers,
A spider.
spider. Yep.
Mm. Can't wait. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Have you seen the Warrior ride?
Yeah, I haven't been on it yet though.
That is huge. 55 meters tall.
Yep. Actually, hang on. I think I've been on the same model though, but a park model.
Oh,
Let me look up how tall, because I've been on one of the big Fabry boosters
yep.
in Taiwan, but I'm not sure if it's the big one or if it was just one of
Huge
the
one.
bigger ones. Fabry booster max.
Maybe I should get a sticky hand from the Melbourne show and
Stick it to the roof.
put it on my own ceiling just to feel something.
Bring back that missing piece of childhood.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so it was
Take me
it
back.
was the same model, but I remember the one I went on in Taiwan having a shit ride cycle. So yeah, it'll be pretty awesome. They're very intense.
I can't wait.
Is the Joker there?
Yep.
It also looks insane.
Yeah.
I can't wait to
Do you reckon it's scarier than a KMG XXL? Or is it XXX? Whichever the one, the Rebel at Gumbaya World.
Yeah, KMG XXL, yeah.
Yeah. Do you reckon it's
I
more
think
intense than
it
that?
might be.
Hmm.
We'll have to see. I don't know.
I'll test them.
Beast.
I haven't been to one of the major shows since those two rides came to Australia, so I am
Same.
I will be maybe I'll try and sneak down to Sydney at Easter time.
I'm probably going to do an Easter show vlog, so come with.
Collab.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Because Warrior and Joker are incredible rides by the looks.
The
of it.
crazy spinning
That was
coaster and the
amazing.
Jurassic coaster certainly do make the rounds around the country.
Mm-hmm. You have to.
I'm just sort of looking to.
That's
Yeah,
gonna be
Rebel's
good.
still making the rounds. Yep.
Yep. There's the Beast.
Beast is good.
Which is King Claw sized or just a little bit smaller, I think.
Yeah, slightly smaller, but still huge.
There's the Kyle and Jackie O scare house.
Careful, you might run into Kyle and Jackie O. Ah! That is scary.
Which I'm excited for.
Why is that a thing?
Yeah. I don't know. That I'm like, I don't. The sponsorship makes no sense to me.
It doesn't. I don't understand. Are they that popular that is like beneficial to have them as a namesake? I don't.
I don't think I'm their target audience, so I would be the wrong person to ask.
I don't.
I'll tell you how it goes.
Yeah, let us know how the Kyle and Jackie O scare house is. It'd be really funny if it was
on YouTube to look for real Kyle and Jackie O POV.
It'd be really funny if it was actually just Kyle and Jackie O are the ones scaring you in this haunted house. You just come around the corner and Kyle jumps out and goes, wah, wah, wah.
Yell something offensive at you.
Yeah. It's the Pirates' Revenge. If you want to feel like you're doing the Vikings flume.
Transportable ride.
Yeah, the joke is the Space Roller.
Oh, Space Roller's really underrated. Absolutely ride it.
Agreed.
Great cycle. That and No Limit are probably two of my two favorite flat rides on the traveling circuit in Australia at this point in time that I've been on.
No
How
limit.
are carnies with sort of letting you go on rides with GoPros these days?
Oh yeah, that I've never been turned down. They
Okay.
tend to, when it comes to loose items and stuff, unless it's something like obviously not going to fit or dangerous or something, they're like, it's kind of your responsibility.
Right.
Mm. I've got a
Yeah,
chest mount, so hopefully that counts for something. I've just been told to ask him.
I had a chest mount last time I went to one of the shows, and they never asked anything. And I haven't been back to one of the shows since I got my wrist mount. But I fully plan on going,
Yep.
and just like, if they say no, then I'll just have the chest mount as a backup.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know how they
Yep.
are with the wrist mount.
Mm.
I don't think it'd be a problem as
Yeah.
long as it's secure.
Good call.
Yeah.
What about Luna Park Sydney not allowing any GoPros anymore?
That's wild.
Mm.
Silly decision, I think.
Are we now at the point where I'm pretty sure the only parks in Australia that allow them are Adventure World,
You've got to
Gumbaya
get
World,
permission at Adventure Park Geelong.
Adventure World, Gumbaya World. Do Aussie World?
You got to get permission.
Okay, so the only parks in Australia, I think, other than things like Green Valley Farm, that you can realistically walk into and expect to be able to use your GoPro are Adventure World and Gumbaya World.
I think so, yeah.
Maybe Magic Mountain.
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't ask Magic Mountain. They were fine with it, so.
Okay, so those three are the only ones left. And long may they live.
Long may they
Absolutely.
live, supporting the creators.
God bless them.
Everyone.
God bless them. I came to this podcast with homework. Can you tell me who the Keith is of the Keith monorail?
Keith is a town in South Australia.
Why is it not named after the park? What was the
Don
park called
Moseley
again?
Playground.
Don Moseley Playground.
Moseley.
We need to know
Should
who
be Don's monorail.
We need to know who Keith is and who Don Moseley is. Wait, who is Don Moseley? I should have Googled this. Don
Isn't he a
Moseley is an
cricketer or
Australian former professional rugby league footballer.
Oh, there you go. I figured it'd be something
Oh.
to do with sport.
Oh, but he's not even from Keith. He's not from anywhere near Keith.
But who is Keith named after?
It is believed the
good
town is
question.
named after the hometown of the Governor of South Australia at the time, Lord Kintore. His
So I
home in
assume there's a
Aberdeenshire
Keith.
in Scotland was called Keith Hall.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I just want to go back to... Okay, so Don Moseley is alive, first of all. He's 71, but he's alive. And he's not from Keith. Or even South Australia. He's from Yagoona. In Canterbury Bankstown. So why is there a park in Keith? Was someone in Keith just a big Bulldogs fan or something?
Find out.
I mean, the time frame actually matches up though, because his career in it wasn't the NRL back then, but whatever it was called, was 1974 to 1979, and then the monorail opened in 1980. So time frame matches up. Someone named this park after a footy player.
Wait, you said he's still alive?
He is still alive, yeah.
Is it called the Don Moseley Memorial?
No, it's just the
Park?
Don Moseley Playground.
No, I think there's also like a Don Moseley Memorial Park thing on Google Maps.
So maybe it's a different Don.
Maybe they think he's dead. They just assumed.
Well, there's the memorial for the motorbike rider there.
Maybe,
Andy
yeah, maybe there
Caldecott.
is a different guy named Don Moseley.
Oh, that's what the memorial part
Yeah,
is for.
Andy, it says Keith Caldecott. Okay, Keith being the town, but the Caldecott Memorial. So it's Andy Caldecott was the name of the motocross rider, who did like the what do you call it, the Paris Dakar rally several times, and he died with a severe neck injury, in 2006.
Damn.
So that's what the memorial, the Born to Ride memorial's about.
The renovation at Don Moseley Playground is done.
Oh, is it?
Yes, I've just found that the park has a Facebook page, and
It does.
they've posted
yes.
photos and videos from it, and it looks actually awesome.
I know they were trying to make it more accessible.
Yeah,
it gives those vibes. It's very I like the aesthetic of it too. It's very
wood.
it is very wood. Gargantuan wood.
I'm listening.
Oh, they have a stove at the park.
Yeah, that little fake stove.
That's cute.
Who is Don Moseley though? Is it named after the footy player?
I'm guessing so. I don't know.
How many Don Mosleys are there in this world?
There can only be one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for these photos.
And
I found an aerial shot. Okay, it's good to see that the monorail has been untouched. If they touched my baby, I would have thrown a fit. Yeah, okay. So it's basically just like the playground that was there when we went has been demolished and replaced, basically.
Yeah. Which we figured because they had the signs up all about it.
A world with no Keith monorail and no Bermuda Triangle flame is one I don't want to live in.
On the other hand, if we could convince them to add a Bermuda Triangle flame to the Keith monorail,
that
would be sick.
How do we get this started?
Let's start
Who do we
start a
contact?
petition.
Who's Keith?
Add flame effects to.
Surely someone at the Keith Hotel would be able to steer us in the right direction.
Who's your local flame effects?
We did give glowing reviews to their
Who's
food.
your local flame effects provider? And how can we talk to them about adding them to the monorail?
And we will not settle for orange lasers.
No neon
orange
flames.
Neon lights.
No.
That's a good segue to another thing I was reading today that may or may not be true. So take this with a grain of salt.
Okay.
But I was reading gossip and rumors.
Love those.
Lies and slander and stuff.
Tea.
Favorite.
Allegedly, Movie World, when they were first building Scooby-Doo Spooky Coaster, teased that there was going to be fire effects on Scooby-Doo. And the rumor, the legend goes that they did install those fire effects, and then during testing they had a whole heap of troubles with effects because they were in an enclosed space. And they had to have fire brigade come like multiple times while they were testing. And so they either just abandoned the fire effects or removed them.
Well, I get why they worked in Bermuda Triangle because you had a giant vent in the top of it. But, I can't imagine it working in like a completely enclosed space like that.
Again, take this with a grain of salt. I found this today while doing research for the iceberg video. My strategy was I went to the parks forums and went back about 50 pages because I figured, stuff that they were talking about a decade ago might be stuff that we've long forgotten now. I stumbled across that, and I'm not including it because I don't know if it's even true or not, but and I can't find any sources to substantiate that. But I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah. Even if it was like a small flame, like coming from the eyes of one of the masks or something. Still too small.
Cool, but yeah, no, apparently they had so many problems with it, they just gave up on the idea.
Speaking of rumors,
Yes.
is Funfield's getting a roller coaster?
I've heard an alpine coaster. That's the rumor I've heard.
Okay.
That's less exciting.
Yeah.
Way less
I've had
exciting.
enough of them now. We've got 2. That's all you need.
This will be the 3rd in the country.
It was exciting the first time.
And we're not even that alpinist.
It was exciting the first time. Now it's just like,
Yeah.
do we need another one though?
It's like...
Also, they have a bobsled there already.
Yeah.
Like, it's close enough in concept.
So did the Big Banana though.
Mm.
Which, you know.
I was wanting something big and fun.
Gargantuan.
It's fun. I wanted something... I wanted something gargantuan and
Giga.
with diagonal supports, please.
I mean, to be honest, it's fun fields. Like, I'm not expecting, even if it is like just a standard coaster, right? The biggest thing I can imagine them getting is some sort of like family coaster.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll prove me wrong. B&M Giga.
Yeah. That is outdoor fun for everyone.
It's also in this economy.
In this economy? Yeah. It just interests me that they're so water slide based.
Considering they're so...
Like, Melbourne is not the climate for that.
I could get it if it was up north.
We were talking about this, like, in one of the early episodes when we had MIDI theme parks on, about how Victoria has so many water slides. Victoria loves their water slides, which just makes no sense to me because it's like every time I've been to Victoria, it's been miserable.
Yes. And it's one of those places where even in summer, if the cloud is covering the sun, you're freezing. So if you go on a warm day, like where it's just partially cloudy, and then you've gotten off a water slide and you're walking around, and then suddenly the sun disappears, it's just way too cold.
Like, yeah, I don't understand why, out of all of the states, they're the ones with the huge water slide to population ratio.
Yeah. They are fun though.
Well,
I'm heading to Japan again at the end of the year.
Thoroughly recommend.
So I need some of your tips.
I've
got it's a 6-day trip. Which park should I squeeze in?
Kieran, you're the one with experience.
What time of year? So end of the year. So that'll be their winter.
November.
Okay. That's so I don't know what parks are seasonal over there. So you might want to check that out.
Yep.
Because some things might not be even open for roller coasters and stuff. Like, I'm assuming Fuji-Q like does run, but you know, who knows? I could be wrong.
Sure about that. The only ones I can say for sure are year round are like Universal and Disney.
But definitely Disney Sea if you haven't been.
For sure. Yes, I have been. But when I was younger.
Hopefully, if you do go to Fuji-Q, you'll have better luck than we did. Because we just happened to be hit by a perfect storm of ride closures when we went.
Did you see Mount Fuji at least?
Beautifully. Yeah.
Okay.
Going up Fujiyama was just incredible, just seeing that right in front of you.
I'll try not to rub it in.
Oh yeah.
I thoroughly recommend Parque España. But it's quite hard to get to, so I get it if it's not high on your priority list, but it's a really gorgeous park. Even if, Cut Iron Bull Coaster is awful.
I'm ready.
But yeah, so that's definitely worth a visit. I really liked Himeji Central Park. A lot of coasters there, and there was barely anyone there when we went, and so we sort of had the place to ourselves.
Oh, that's good.
And
rare in Japan. Nice.
I'd give Hirokata Park a miss. What else? Nagashima Spa Land, absolutely. 100% go to Nagashima Spa Land. Number one spot to go.
Okay.
It's like the Cedar Point of Japan.
Himeji Central Park has a hippo, guys.
In their safari tour.
Oh, that's not a hippo. Sorry. I saw it from afar. It's actually a rhino.
I'm not sure if we saw the
So it's a
rhinos. I'd have to look back through the safari video.
They do have a hippo. Okay.
The craziest part of that
from
safari tour is the weird tiger trolley that you can pay to go on, where you go on this trolley car that's got caged windows, and the tigers just jump on top of it and like paw at you.
I love that. If you want to experience death,
yeah, very, very
close to
it. It's wild.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely go to Nagashima Spa Land if you can.
Okay. I'll put it on the list.
Well, then, I think it is about time that we begin to wrap up the episode. Mr. ChuckChuckWoo, where do people find your content?
You can find me on YouTube mainly, ChuckChuckWoo, and also on TikTok. Those are the two places. I'll stream live on YouTube, and I post theme park and roller coaster videos on YouTube as well. So please have a watch, and if you like them, follow me. Give me a subscribe.
Hell yeah. What about you, Kieran? Where can they find you?
You can find me at Ejector Bear Time on YouTube, and you can also find me at Ejector Bear Time Sidetracked, where you can see all my non-coaster related side quest adventures. You can also find me on Blue Sky at ejectorbeartime.bsky.social. How about yourself, Jake?
You can find me at Maloney's Coasters on YouTube. If you're a creator and you need some roller coaster footage, you can find me at Maloney's Coasters Off-Ride Footage. That's all free to use as long as you give credit. And I am back on Blue Sky now, so you can also find me at maloney'scoasters.bsky.social. So go do that. And until next week.
You've been listening to an absolute bunch.
A complete bunch.
Of total
Bear-WOOOOO-ney.
What a bunch.
A bunch.
What a bunch.
You forgot to add to the
add
the woo, guys.
Woo.
What a woo.
Woo the bunch.
Woo-ney.